y'all, welcome back to Vlogmas Small Business Grant Edition, where we are doing 25 grants in 25 days. And whew, this is a lot. I don't know what I was thinking, but here we are. Now, this grant opportunity, y'all, this is for $20,000. $20,000 of free money that you do not have to pay back, and it's the holidays, so we definitely want some free money around the holidays. And guess what? I don't know how I've been finding all of these, but again, this is no deadline grant and no business needed. So stick around because this is going to be an amazing opportunity, but I will give you all a little warning that you got to do some work before they give you this $20,000, but the work that they're going to have you do is actually a benefit. Essentially, they're going to take you through a lot of the things that you would need to know behind the scenes in order for you to successfully take this $20,000 and launch, start, grow, scale a small business. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I am Ebony, a licensed attorney out of the state of Missouri, and on this channel, we focus on grants, legal tips, and setting the foundation for your business to get you to generational wealth because, yes, money is good, but we want our money to serve generation after generation after generation. Check out the small business grant playlist. There are several opportunities listed there. I post no deadline grants in there. I post no business needed grants in there. I post industry specific grants. And now we have Vlogmas grants, which is 25 grants in 25 days. And y'all, I have 2 books. I have the first ebook that, I just want to take in the content. I don't want to do no work. I just want to read. And then we have a workbook that is 130 pages and there are sample answers. There's going to be fill in the blanks. There's going to be quizzes. And these books really prepare you to submit a successful grant application. And then it discusses if you get the grant, if you don't get the grant, finding grants. If you're like, where can I find these types of grants on my own? And if you're on the fence and you're like, I don't know if I want to get these books, I am going to leave a link in the description to the website so you can go see some of the 5-star reviews so you can see what others are saying about the book. And these are all verified purchasers, so nobody's been paid to put these reviews up. And if you would like to further support the channel so I can continue to provide these resources free of charge on YouTube, coming over to the Patreon, I'm going to quickly share my screen so you can see what's in there in case you want to join. Here's the Patreon. Yes, the information is locked. However, once you become a member, the information will be unlocked. I post different grants in here. I post cohorts. I post articles. I recently posted the $15,000 grant opportunity, this accelerator, a $5,000 grant opportunity. Essentially, I post anything that I think will be helpful for you while you're on your entrepreneurship journey. But we don't want to stay over there too long because we're going to get into this $20,000 no business needed, no deadline grant that also prepares you to successfully utilize the $20,000 in your business. But first, y'all, let me know if you're going to apply or if you have applied. But most importantly, let me know where you're watching from. I need your city, your state, and I need your industry because I am pulling from the comments. And when I do those list video grants, I am going to do industry specific, state specific, city specific, county specific, whatever specific that is in these comments, I am pulling from. So you can potentially have me find a grant for you that is going to be specific to your business. Now, this grant opportunity, it is for both for-profits and nonprofits. However, there's a caveat. With a nonprofit, you can participate in some of the phases, but you won't be able to participate in the funding opportunities. However, you are going to have access to all of the mentorship, all of the strategy, all of the cohorts. So in turn, you're going to be rubbing elbows, but it's virtual, with individuals that can get you access to capital. Now, let's talk about all of these phases that you must go through in order to be potentially eligible to get this $20,000 for your business or your idea, because you do not have to have a business to get this small business grant opportunity. The first phase is the application. You got to submit the application so they can know that you are interested in potentially getting this $20,000. The second phase is their Academy. The Academy consists of 40 modules. So remember, everything is online. I do not know how long the modules are because sometimes modules can be 5 minutes. Sometimes modules can be 50 minutes. You know, I've participated in various boot camps for small businesses, for myself, and most of the modules have been 10 to 15 minutes. And the longest that I've had was a 50-minute one, but it was mixed into other like 2, 3 to 10-minute modules. So don't let 40 scare you. Then you will have to participate in coaching or the master class, and they do these monthly. I was not able to see how many months you have to do it. I'm going to guess that it's twice because they did say that there were 2 things that were important that you would have to participate in. But remember, I always tell you all, do your own due diligence because I can overlook something, I can misinterpret something. And as a business owner, you want to make sure that essentially you're making this decision based off of the information that you found and information that you have researched on your own. And then after you do the coaching and masterclass, there is an 8-week accelerator program. And then once you do all of that, so you've done your application, you've done your 40 modules, you've done your coaching and mentorship, you've done the 8-week accelerator, you will then be eligible to apply for funding. Now, after you get the money, so there's another thing. They want you to agree to reach back and give back, right? They use volunteers that provide a lot of the mentorship, a lot of the coaching, and these are individuals that are vetted. So whatever your expertise is, they are going to ask you to reach back. So make sure you leave in that comment. You let me know where you're watching from. You let me know your industry. So industry, city, state. So I could potentially find a grant for you that if you don't want to apply for this one or you find out that you're not eligible for this grant opportunity, I could potentially find a grant for you and you can see it on this video, hopefully during Vlogmas, since it's 25 grants in 25 days. But with all of that, y'all, let's look at this grant. All right, y'all. This grant opportunity is sponsored by Warrior Rising, and this is to become a vetpreneur. This is going to be a grant opportunity for our veterans. So if you are a veteran, thank you for your service. And or if you know a veteran, please share this opportunity with them because like I said, it is $20,000 to make sure that you are ready to be a successful business owner. We're going to scroll through the application quickly because we just talked about everything at the top of the video, but I want to take you to a specific place in the application that I think it is important for you to review on your own. And that is the different phases that we talked about. So we're going to click here to get started. And I also want to note that on that first page, they put in bold that they do not sign confidentiality agreements, mainly because they get thousands of applicants, but then also they have already taken an oath to ensure that the information remains confidential and that they do not share any of your ideas with anyone, even if you are not selected to participate in the program. So we're going to scroll down to the bottom of the application now that we're here. And I thought that it was interesting that they put all of this here. So you have to scroll down and read it all. That's why I say paying attention to them details and reading every single thing on the page. The information before here is just background information. You're going to tell them about your business, where you are in the business, if you have an idea, you know, name, email, all that, which is why we're skipping that. But you want to make sure that you read all of this. So we got the application, as we already talked about. We got the academy, the 40 instructional modules. We got the coaching, the masterclass over special topics. And they talk about, you know, it's once per month on the first Wednesday. So this is saying that you need to make sure that yourself is available on the first Wednesday of the month if you're selected into the program, so you can start planning for that. And then they also talked about how their coaches and staff have actual significant business experience in various stages. This is where I was talking about that they utilize volunteers that are experts in the industry that decide that I want to participate in this program. Then we talked about the accelerator program. It says it's held during the 8-week program, held in cohorts. 3 to 4 times annually is when they have these cohorts. And you have to do all of these things before you are eligible to potentially apply for this $20,000 small business grant opportunity. And then making sure that you read everything that you are acknowledging. I would, me personally, because this is kind of, in an odd box, I would scroll through, copy all of this, paste it into a Word document so I can print it. And then I would sit there and read that and make sure that I understand everything that I'm signing before I sign it. And then you enroll. But once you are enrolled in this program, you can potentially be eligible to apply for $20,000 of free money that you do not have to pay back for your business. And once you get to that phase, you're going to come back here, leave me a comment and tell me that you're getting closer to the money, especially when you get to the money, so we can celebrate you. I can highlight you. We can do a live where we, have an interview with you on the YouTube channel. But y'all already know, check out the Patreon, check out the ebook, check out the small business grant playlist. Check out all things to support the channel and to support yourself as you try to win one of these grants, your first grant, or maybe your 100th grant. But those books are definitely going to get you there and contribute to you submitting a successful and or stronger application against your competitors that are applying for these grants. But as always, I want to thank you. I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to spend with me virtually. I want to thank you for supporting the channel, and wherever you are in the world, I hope that you're having a beautiful day, and I will see you all next time.